Welcome back to Replay, Relate, Respond with the Retrade Project. Today we are continuing towards 67 minutes for Mandela Day with stories from Nedbank staff on why we should give back, why we should care about the environment and what sustainability means. Welcome. So today we have Leigh-Ann with us on the call and we are so delighted to be able to be talking about giving back. This is part of our Mandela Day series and we are heading towards 67 minutes talking sustainability, green living and why we give back. Welcome, Leigh-Ann.
Thank you, Jessica. Thanks for having me.
What does giving mean to you?
Giving is not what we perceive it to be always about money. Many times people ask about giving and first thing that you think about is giving money. To me, it's more about empowering people and uplifting. And I think in the midst of the COVID pandemic that we're currently facing and the increase in unemployment, giving is also educating our communities, specific to this project about recycling and the value in what we deem trash, what value that adds to projects like yourself, like Retrade.
Yeah, we're so passionate about restoring that dignity to giving so that it's not about the haves and the have-nots, but allowing it to be an exchange of worth and an exchange of value, which is really important to us. How do we create awareness around this type of giving where it doesn't have to be only financial?
For me, Jessica, the best way to create awareness is really through storytelling and drawing reference to experiences, our own personal experiences, by sharing how many families are fed through the Retrade initiative is an awesome way to create awareness as well as hope. Hope to others that are in need of a meal, that don't expect any handouts. They just really want some sort of a resource or some sort of guidance as to how they are able to help themselves. And I think through the storytelling, we are able to reach more people, to create that awareness that there are projects out there like Retrade, where through recycling and like you said earlier, exchanging recyclable products, people are able to sustain themselves in a dignified manner. I think at the moment there is so much that we can give through storytelling, so many people that we can reach through storytelling. So it's just the more people you share these projects about projects such as this initiative, the more people we can reach.
Oh, that's amazing. So inspiring. And again, a call there to share these messages. I think that's part of the heart of why we are doing podcasts and why we are sharing some of the stories from the Nedbank teams is that we want this message to be shared and to be part of the change that is happening in the city.
Yesterday, I read an article on, I think it was on Facebook that I saw the article where a simple thing like a 2-liter Coke plastic bottle can be exchanged, for instance, for R9. And I think this is where projects such as yourself is how you are able to partially fund the initiative, but really the rest lies on us as society at large to be able to support yourselves by sharing these initiatives that are out there, how we are able to generate funding and contribute to the food bank and the bank for other essential human needs.
It's really part of the heart that we have is to create those partnerships, that it's not just about us, and we wouldn't be sustainable without the incredible partnerships and community investment. So it really is a joint effort, that's for sure. How does your gift or your giving make a difference to others?
I think, we underestimate sometimes the value of what we contribute. It doesn't matter how small the giving is, it makes a difference. One can feed a family of 4. One can of baked beans is a meal to many. So the gift that we as individuals that we contribute, the more we contribute, the more families we can feed. And if people understand what the value is in what they perceive to be a small contribution, how far that contribution can stretch. I think that is the message that we need to go out there and punt. If everybody is able to give a little bit, we can make such a big difference. We can feed a nation. So the call for me to my colleague, fellow need bankers are, it doesn't matter what it is that you have to contribute. Let's stand together as colleagues, as a society. Let's contribute and make a difference. There's so many of us that have that is directly impacted by specifically the unemployment in South Africa, where we've got family, we've got friends that have been touched more recently now in COVID, that is in desperate need of any sort of assistance. And so what you're giving is not necessarily going to go to people that you don't know. The people that you know might also might be in need. So the more we give, the more we can help out there. And I think as Nedbankers, we need to be grateful that in the midst of everything, our company has been awesome in being able to sustain ourselves. We are receiving our paychecks. Where so many others out there are not as fortunate as we are. So let's pay it forward and give back to society in whichever means and form we possibly can. So I challenge you, net bankers, get out there and contribute towards this awesome initiative.
Amazing. There you have it. Thank you so much, Leigh-Ann, for your passion and for sharing your stories with us today.
Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it.
We look forward to sharing more stories and thoughts from Nedbank in our 67 Minutes for Mandela Day initiative.